What's going on, everybody? Ramon Sclair here. Just want to let you know there's a sale, Hashflare, as you can see here. Valentine's Day is just around the corner, and it seems time to use presents for the ones you love. First, the latest trends in crypto and hardware market allowed us to decrease. They decreased the Scrypt contract price by over 40%. So that's the Litecoin contract. They decreased it by over 40%. That means that the new contract price will be just $4.20 per mega hash. Second, the day of first also brings the longest period of prices from February 13th to the 18th. That's right now, today. From today till the 18th, you have a chance to get all the contracts with a neat 10% discount. During this period, using the code you see below, HF18SVALDAY, promo code will open the following prices. So right now you won't see those prices, and when you put this code in, you're going to start seeing the change in prices, and this is what you're going to be paying for. If you're looking for if you're new to mining cryptocurrencies, please take a look at the article we have just created just for you. It explains the core aspects of mining profitability, ladies and gentlemen. Let me move this out of the way. Crypto mining returns. What should you consider? This is a reality. The majority of people get into crypto mining with a straightforward goal, which is to make money. Unfortunately, this same majority won't bother taking the time to grasp the intricacies of the mining process and can be quite sincerely and often unpleasantly surprised when their final income does not match their optimistic plans and bold dreams. The rate jumps up and down in astronomical speeds, and at the rate of return loses its precious percentage points. To ease the growing tension, we decided to take a look into how the world of cryptocurrencies works and what your mining, including Hashflare mining, revenue depends on. So you can see why the falling cryptocurrency rates are not the reason for panic. Okay? Exactly why I tell everyone your mining revenue depends on global situation, which is the reality. The market goes up and down, it fluctuates in a whole range of fundamental factors at the same time. Which ones? First of all, the difficulty also sometimes increases, and which lowers the amount you receive. The reward, the fees, and the exchange rate. And also the news. Bad news often, good news, and the media buzz in general. Let's figure out all these factors one by one. Mining difficulty and reward reduction. Mining as such in the process of generating new blockchains in a blockchain, new blocks, in a blockchain, and recording transactions within them. With an individual miner or a group of miners manages to find a new block, they receive a reward for the work done, a certain amount of cryptocurrency of their respective blockchain. For example, Bitcoins. This can be compared to usual work for hire. People do something to maintain the network, find new blocks, and confirm transactions, and get paid with Bitcoin. Ladies and gentlemen, let me mute this phone. It is believed that it takes 10 minutes for some information to be verified by all networks members and go all the way from the first to the last node of a transactions. If it happens faster, it means that the aggregate power of all miners combined has increased. How does the system respond to that? It increases the mining difficulty in adjusting the time needed back to 10 minutes. Similarly, if the process slows down, it means that the miners have left the game. So the hash rate of all the mining devices in the world has decreased. Then the system will reduce its difficulty. The difficulty is recalculated automatically every 2016 new blocks by the Bitcoin network itself, and does not depend on the desires of an individual players, whether large or small, or mining services. On average, this happens every 2 weeks. The reward is paid to the miner who found the last block, but since this is a lengthy process, it is more advantageous for people to group to find new blocks faster. Thus, they sum up the hashing power or their hashing power and increase the chances for a group reward. If everything works out, the reward is split among all group participants. Depending on the hash rate, the standard put more, get more principle is at work here. This is exactly how mining pools work, but the reward directly depends on the network difficulty. The higher it is, the harder it is to find a block. In other words, having a lot of hashes alone does not guarantee a reward. It just increases the odds of finding a block. Moreover, with the miners start getting smaller rewards at the same hash rate. Why? Because first, the block reward in the Bitcoin blockchain is fixed, and second, it decreases with time. Right now, 12.5 Bitcoins are mined in the world every 10 minutes. In 2012, the reward was 50 Bitcoins. In 2016, it was 25. And approximately by 2020, it will be half of what we have today. At the same time, Bitcoin is becoming more and more popular, and more people are getting into mining for the same amount of reward. So the current 12.5 coins can be split between 100 people or 100,000 people. Feel the difference? The more miners, the less the revenue of each of them. As the competition for a limited reward becomes tighter, thus one who wants to get the same share from all mined Bitcoins at a globally growing number of miners must regularly upgrade their equipment. And this must be done in proportion to the number of people joining the mining ecosystem around the world. It is difficult and, in fact, unrealistic. The takeaway, just remember that the number of miners in the process will always affect the mining profitability one way or another. And keep an eye on the network difficulty dynamics. Fees. First of all, there are two kinds of fees. There's Hashflare's internal maintenance fee, and there's the external network fee for Bitcoin transactions when they send and receive. The Hashflare fee is fixed. We use it to pay electricity bills, provide support to miners, replace outdated hardware, account for depreciation, and so on. In the real world, where governments use fiat currencies, we just can't pay our bills with Bitcoins, so we bear our cost in dollars. We show the maintenance fee for each specific contract on our website. For example, SHA-256 contract has a daily fee of 0.0035 for each 10 gigahashes. For your convenience, the system automatically converts US dollars to Bitcoins since your balance is in the latter and deducts this amount from your daily revenues. Although this BTC amount is always different due to the fluctuations in the Bitcoin rate, its USD equivalent always stays the same. You can check this for yourself using a currency calculator, ladies and gentlemen. The Bitcoin transaction fee is an entirely different story. This value is not fixed and changes all the time depending on the overall situation around the Bitcoin and its rate. If you look at the dynamics, you'll see a peak in December 2017 when the average transactions reached US $50. What does it mean for you? Well, before withdrawing or making transactions, take a look at the current fees and think once again, do you really want to withdraw $50 while paying $10 to do it? It is the fluctuating fee and our desire to have a process that makes sense for our users that forces us to impose restrictions on BTC withdrawals on Hashflare from time to time. None of these limits should be considered permanent. Our goal is to make it possible to withdraw any balance. Plus, there is a highly anticipated Bitcoin Lightning protocol that should solve most of the transactions times and cost issues. Just like any other currency, Bitcoin has an exchange rate in relation to, example, US dollar, euro, yen, or any other fiat currency. For that matter, the higher the rate, the more profitable is your mining. Why? Because mining gets you Bitcoins, and you can exchange them at any time for fiat money, says US dollars. Naturally, exchanging them at a rate of 1 to 20,000 is more profitable than doing so from 1 to 8,000. But the fact that the rate is going down right now does not mean that your mining becomes unprofitable. It continues to work with an eye to growing rates. That is very important, ladies and gentlemen, because we know what happened in the last 2 weeks with Bitcoin. So you fully understand. See for yourself. We see major recessions in Bitcoin rate every year. Crypto enthusiasts and major players alike saw risk and reasons to be worried about both in 2015 when the exchange rate dropped down 4 times and in 2016 when the per block reward was split. But after a temporary period of instability, the Bitcoin rate always goes back up. Here are the biggest drops of BTC rate so far. These are ones that you don't remember because you probably weren't in Bitcoin at this particular time. But in 94% in June of November From June to November 2011, from $32 to $2. That happened, okay? 36% in June 2012, from 7 to 4. 79% in April 2013, from $266 to $54. 87% in November 2013 to 2015, from $1,166 to $170. And 40% in September 2017, from $5,000 to $2,972. And 60% in January 2018, boom, from $19,000 to $7,600. Nobody talks about before. This happened before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times already. 5 times. So this happens. You gotta stay tuned, stay diligent. The best thing you can do in such a situation is to continue mining. Do not succumb to the panic and sell the Bitcoins right away. Just wait for a suitable opportunity and a new round of growth, which is happening now. Now it's difficulty because we're trying to break the 9,000 mark and it just doesn't seem to be happening. But stay patient, stay diligent. It's going to happen. What are the main exchange rate form factors? The short and nasty answer is the supply and demand. As is the case with most consumer goods, the price of any cryptocurrency is essentially a balance between the price tag the sellers put on the amount the buyers are willing to pay. In many respects, all of them rely on the overall situation in the world of crypto economics and economics in general. Therefore, the profitability of mining depends on a combination of multiple factors, most of which are highly predictable. Nonetheless, keep track of all crypto market changes with all the price reversals and revenue changes, less bizarre. Just a reminder, you can calculate your mining profitability and double check the transparency and honesty of your profit forecast anytime using a special open access calculator. When using the calculator, please keep in mind the service maintenance fee. I usually do about 18% just to keep it, keep it real. Let's just put it that way. But this is difficulty factor. Then you put the hash rate. If you have 500 hash rates, you put 500 here. Gigahashes, exchange rate is that much. You calculate it, and padoo, this is the money that you're going to be receiving. As you can see, per month. Next difficulty estimated, coins, dollars, etc. here. Now, if you have mega hashes, and then hit calculate, you'll see a different price. And then if you see terahashes and you calculate, that's what you're going to see. Now, this is where I purchase terahashes. So I'm at the terahash level right now. So this is what I'll be receiving per day, month, year. And then don't forget the percentage of the the maintenance difficulty, the fee, about 18%, give or take. But this calculator does work. You can see here, it's just you adding your terahashes, gigahashes, or mega hashes. And then you'll calculate it, and then you'll see the price. I'm going to add this calculator to the video down below. I'm also going to add my Hashflare referral code down below. You click on that link, it'll take you to Hashflare. You can sign up and check it out yourself. But there is a 10% bonus right now on all coins, and there's a really big 40% discount on Litecoin right now, which is Scrypt. So take advantage of that as soon as possible. But other than that, this is all I wanted to share today. I did make a withdrawal. Give me 1 second. Let me go to that to show you the withdrawal like I did the other day. Give me 1 second. Yesterday, actually. Here I am, and this is what I received. I withdrew 0.839557773. This was about, give or take, right around that. It was a little more than that at the time because Bitcoin was a little higher. If we take this amount now, I mean, I didn't change it into dollars anyway, so... But if we open this up, and we open it up here, oh, wrong one. I click on the wrong one. Give me 1 second. What am I looking for? Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. And we paste it here. Yeah, that's pretty much right around it, give or take. That's what it is now. It's because Bitcoin was down. Yesterday when I withdrew, it was about 8,900 per Bitcoin. Bitcoin's is for some reason is having difficulty cracking the 9,000 mark. Okay, so that's why you'll see it bounce to 89, and you're like, oh, it's about to cross over, but then it comes down because people are selling. They're selling it before it hits 9,000 because they know it's not going to hit 9,000 until the bulls really dig in their feet and get this thing moving. That's what's happening with Bitcoin right now, which is happens. As long as you don't change it into cash right now, this will increase. This will become 9,000, 10,000, 11,000 if I don't turn it into cash. I just keep it as Bitcoin, okay? But again, that's entirely up to what you want to do with your money, in your coins, and your mining, because this is my mining return, so which I like. I mean, this is not bad considering all the funds that you put into this program, and they're mining for you. I just read to you the difficulties. I read to you what the mining returns could be like for you, etc. Let me go ahead and change the screen size. Give me 1 segundo. And that's pretty much about it. So I'm going to go ahead and add that link, the link to this, to the calculator, so you guys can calculate. But I also have a calculator here on my site. If you click on, you scroll down and you click on how much can I earn, there's a calculator right here already. But it's a little different. If you put $10,000 here, gigahashes, SHA-256 is a monthly, you'll be making about 99.75 to 12.64 monthly right now on SHA-256. Litecoin will be here. As you can see, the profitability of Litecoin is a little higher now, okay, because the mega hashes, and the reason is because of the 40% discount as well. And you see price per minimum price 420 per 1 mega hashes, and then you can see the price per Litecoin is about 157. So you can see the value here as well. That's why Litecoin is really nice. So it's good to mine Litecoin right now. It's very profitable as we speak. But that being said, this is something that you guys need to understand. And then again, you put this code here, HF18SVALDAY, which I will add to the actual video down below. You'll get the 10% discount on whatever you mine. But again, 40% off on Litecoin. And this is, I am also mining Litecoin. And keep in mind, I'm not a fool. You need to mine Litecoin too, because Litecoin is another major coin. It is one of the top coins, the top 5 coins. And not only that, you know, the prices do fluctuate with every coin. But Litecoin was at one particular point over $300 and something per coin, okay? And you can look that up on CoinMarketCap yourself, but we can look at it up right here if you would like to do so. We can click on here, and then here's Litecoin. So all we have to do is give it a little tap, wait for it to finish loading. There we go. And then we click on historical data, and then they'll tell you the price points here. It was, let's look at last 3 months, and you'll see it touched $359 right there on December 19, 2017, which is a lot of money compared to what it was when I purchased it in, I think, August, November. Yeah, I purchased in August, which was like 30 to 40 something bucks per coin at that particular time. But yeah, I mean, that was a huge increase. I did not sell. I kept holding on to it, and now it's at this price. So it happens. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this is part of the cryptocurrency. Again, 84 million Litecoins. That's the max supply. That's why the coin is reaching the kind of value it's reaching now. A lot of people get excited when they see coins all of a sudden appear in the top 50, and they're like, oh my gosh, should I get in? Should I get in? Well, first of all, find out how many coins they have max supply. Because if they're in the double-digit or triple-digit billions, that coin's not going to reach a value of this high. It's too many people it's going to take to get that value that high. But anyways, I'll get your hands on that coin. There's only a couple of coins that I think that are going to get to that price point, even though they're in the billions, double-digit billions. And that's Electronium and Ripple. I think those two coins are going to be in 2018, they're going to make a significant difference, considering the amount of coins they have. I mean, just take a look here. I mean, 39 billion coins. That's why the price is $1.03. Okay, now if it was 1 million coins, if it had just 1 million and it wasn't billion, the price would be a little higher, of course. You know, could possibly be right around here. If you look at all the billion coins that are double-digit billions, they're usually right around, you know, in the change, 50 cents, 40 cents, 20 cents, $1 here and there. If you look at this coin, IOTA, 2 billion, it's $1.79. His NIM, 9 billion coins. You know, you could say 10 if you want to round it off. We'll say 9 billion. It's at 53 cents. 1 million coins, 600. 15 million coins, 233. You get the idea. So just so you guys know, so when you see a coin appear on the market cap, and you're like, oh my God, because people will get excited of, one coin. Is it EQUIHASH? Here we go. People were jumping up. Oh my God, you see this coin? It went up 1,000%. Yeah. But you also see that's 9 billion coins. And it's only 14 cents per share. How much growth do you think it's going to get? How much more growth do you think it's going to get? Yes, can you make money with this company? With this coin? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. But how much more money are you going to make? You got to buy a lot of shares to make money with coins that have 9 billion coins. And I'll tell you why. Just scroll up. Just do the math. It's simple. Look at the top 10 coins. Which ones do you see in the billion? All right, so this EQUIHASH is at how many billion? It's at almost 9 billion. What other coin is exactly almost 9 billion? Boom. NEM. And what is it priced at? 53 cents per coin. Keep that in mind. Here's another one. It's less, more, 3 times less. It's $1.79 because it's 3 times less billions of a coin in there. So it takes a lot of people to bring value to these coins when they got a lot of supply. So keep that in mind. Ripple was at $3 and change because they have a lot of people that want this coin, and they're doing some big work right now. Ripple is doing a lot of work in the background. They're gonna get this coin out to the masses, so that's why their value is a little higher, and I think it's going to reach even higher. I think it's going to maybe hit $5 per Ripple, possibly $10 per Ripple, because the work that they're putting in, their white paper, and they're about to reach the masses through the banking system of payment to payment. They signed a new contract with the United Emirates, UAE. I think it's United Emirates, United Americas, Emirates, United something. It's anyway, that's the, I don't know the vocabulary or the actual, anyways, I'm losing my train of thought. I'm losing my focus here. I'm trying to stay focused. But that's what they just signed up a new bank agreement with them, which is huge news. Another news that I just read, it was about Microsoft. Microsoft is going to be working on fixing Bitcoin, in a sense, using a level 2. It's a very funny article, very weird article. I love reading articles. I read about 4 or 5 articles a day, maybe 10 easily. And I just listen to what people are, you know, what their expertise is about these coins and why they're doing what they're doing, and etc. And it's pretty much sometimes it sounds groundbreaking, and especially when you got companies like Microsoft, which is a huge company, one of the richest men in the world, you know, talking about it. That's very powerful. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can find that article real quick, and I'll be right back. Here we go. Here we go. Here's the title. This is the title. Goodbye Bitcoin Cash. Microsoft on-chain scaling degrades decentralization. Microsoft has concluded that so-called layer 2 solutions are necessary for Bitcoin to scale and is collaborating on the technology. Excellent news. I love hearing that. Microsoft, right, is collaborating on the technology of Bitcoin. Not Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin. Microsoft on-chain fails to meet capacity needs. On-chain fails, not Microsoft, but on-chain fails to meet capacity needs. In a blog post on Monday, Director of Program Management at Microsoft Identity Division, Alex Simmons, said that layer 2 scaling solutions, which principally involve the Lightning Network, are superior to on-chain scaling. While some blockchain communities have increased on-chain transaction capacity, block sizes increases, which Bitcoin Cash has done, this approach generally degrades the decentralized state of the network and cannot reach the millions of transactions per second the system would generate at world scale. He later continues, to overcome these technical barriers, we are collaborating a decentralized layer 2 protocols that run atop these public blockchains to achieve global scale while preserving the attributes of a world-class DID, decentralized identity system. Okay, so keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to read the whole article, but I'm just going to read this little part. The computer giant's description of on-chain scaling options as degrading decentralization, in particular, places in opposition to Bitcoin hard forks offering bigger block sizes, specifically Bitcoin Cash. The forecast long attracted criticism from some Bitcoin's earliest proponents, which computer scientist Nick Szabo calling the network centralized sock puppetry last year. The resources it will now employ to further development of layer 2 remains unknown. Lightning Network passes Bitcoin Cash no count. We are humbled and excited to take on such a massive challenge, but also know it can be accomplished alone. Simmons continues. Blah, 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 blah. He's counting on support. Blah, blah, blah. The Lightning Network had already made considerable advances this year, debuting its first mainnet release and growing rapidly to incorporate almost 2,000 nodes as of February 13th, which is today. More than the Bitcoin Cash network. More than the Bitcoin Cash network. The highly anticipated layer 2 technology would serve to make Bitcoin transactions cost fractions of a US dollar cent and complete almost instantaneously. Oh my goodness. That's what we need, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we need. Fast transactions, low cost, bling, bling, bling. Get it out there. That's all right. I don't like forks. I disapproved of Bitcoin Cash, what they've done. And now we got Bitcoin private in the 30th of February. It's becoming a mess. And I'm glad Microsoft is stepping in and they're going to make Bitcoin better, faster, and help it on its way. Because I love Microsoft and I love Bitcoin. And them two collaborating together is going to be fantastic. So this is what we need, in my personal opinion. That being said, the links for everything will be below on this video. I haven't made a video in a while. I do apologize, but I had to make one today because the news is out there with Hashflare giving that the percentage gains until February 18th. So today's the first day until the 18th of February. You can get 40% discount on Litecoin, okay? So which is Scrypt, but you also can get 10% on all the other coins that they also you can mine with Hashflare. And now those codes, the links will all be below. The calculator will be below. And we'll go from there. So I appreciate you guys. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Take care now. Peace out. Bye-bye.